Tracy here. Today I thought I'd share with you how I am going to put together and organize my day planner. Now you might be wondering, why is she sharing her day planner on her craft channel? Well, one of the reasons is not only do I want to keep this so my family and I stay organized and don't miss appointments and that type of stuff, but also I want to have a section for ideas for my blog, ideas for my YouTube channel, craft ideas, stuff like that. And I love office supplies. I have notebooks all over the house with ideas in each notebook. So I'm hoping that this will keep me totally organized so everything is in one place. Now I am a big list keeper, like crazy. Like I will break up my day in 15-minute increments. I even write down that I'm going to eat breakfast and then I'm going to vacuum for 15 minutes. Then I'm going to, like, that's what I do. And I haven't done that for a while, and I noticed I'm not getting as much done in a day if I don't do that. I know lots of people think that's anal, and it's me, so you should know that that's how I am. But even if I don't get everything done on that list, I still get a lot more done when I have a list than when I don't have a list. So again, this is hopefully going to help me with that. Lately, I have been addicted to watching YouTube videos on other people sharing their day planners. I don't know why, but I was up till 3 o'clock one morning just watching these videos. But one thing I noticed, that a lot of the people that were sharing, or almost all of them I think, that were sharing their day planners, they were Filofax. Now, I can't get one in my area. I think they're overseas, I'm not sure. But I'm not a big internet shopper. So what I did was I just went to our local office supply store, and I picked up this one here and I added some extras, and I will show you that. So anyway, here is the day planner that I got, just so you can see it. And once I bought the extras, I don't know if everything's going to fit in here, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one or have to exchange it for a bigger one. But as you can see, there's a place here so you can put some credit cards or business cards, or, you know, little pieces of paper, whatever you want to put in there. And then they have the months, and this is what I wanted. I wanted like a full calendar spread with the blocks for each month. I wanted this, but then I also wanted where you can break up your days, and this didn't come with that. So what I did was I purchased this, and it has all your days of the week. It's on 2 pages, but has every day of the week, and then you can flip it. Now, I had a little dilemma, and I'm going to have to see if it works, and I'll share that with you when I put these all together. So I bought the day planner, and then I wanted some index cards, or not index, what are these called? Divided cards. Because, like I said, I wanted a place for my YouTube channel, my blog, craft ideas. So I like these ones here. These are the Martha Stewart ones. And they fit in here. I made sure they fit in here. So I bought the tabs. So that'll go in here. And then in between each tab, I needed some paper. So I picked up 2 packages of the Martha Stewart papers. So those will all go in here. Like I said, I'm hoping they fit. And then there's a little, on this side here, there's a little space for your pen, and then it has notes in the back, and this is probably where I'll do my lists of my 15-minute increments. Maybe I'll make it a half an hour. That doesn't sound as bad, but I am very detailed, and this will help. Then I can just flip to the back, and here we go. I have what I have to do for that day. And then this also came with some business card holders. You can put your business cards in here. And it also came with this little Ziploc bag. I'm not sure if I like it because there's no like a zipper on it. You just pull it apart and then you know, squeeze it together. So I don't know if I like that. But I'm going to put everything in here and see if it fits. And if it doesn't fit, I have another one I have my eye on. It's just, it was like $12 more than this one. And I was thinking, oh, do I really want to spend the $12 extra because I'm really thrifty? But we will see. So I'll put everything in and see if it works. Well, I just wanted to show you that not everything works out on the first try. So I just put them in. They're not in an order right now, but I added all the paper. I added the Martha Stewart tabs, and I added the days of the week. And you know what? Look, it doesn't even turn. I had a feeling they were going to be too tiny, and they are, but that's what I get for trying to save 12 bucks, right? So I'm going to have to return this. Actually, I think it was more than 12 bucks. I'll tell you when I go and buy it. But yeah, so I'm going to have to exchange this, return the black binder, and I'm going to have to go get the bigger one with the bigger rings. So I will be back with the new one. So here is the new planner with the larger rings. Now the first planner I bought was $40, and this planner here was $63. So that was like a $23 difference. And I know why it was a little bit more expensive is because proceeds to this go to a good cause, but it just irks me that they can charge so much more, and you know that the cause that they're advertising only gets a few minute pennies of this purchase. So this is the cover. This was the cover that was attached to this. And then on the front, it had their little symbol here. And what I did, because I didn't want to look at the symbol all the time, and I wanted to personalize it to be my own, was I put one of these flare buttons on there. And I just glued it on there. And I like how that looks, because it's all the stitching is a pink color. So I like how that looks like that. And then we'll open it up. And here's the inside. And this one has less pockets, I think, than the other one. And they're really tight. Like, I don't even know if you can get a business card or a credit card in there, or you might be able to get it in there, but it's going to be hard to pull out. And something that's really neat is it has this little pocket here. And they have sticky notes. So I thought that was cool. But then I started thinking, you know what would really be neat? If I do ever take it with me, I plan on leaving it at home, but I could put my cell phone in here. So I thought that was neat because then I'd be able to find it because I could never find my cell phone. So I thought that was a neat touch. And then they have this little flap here. You can put stuff in there. And then I was able to return one of the extras I bought. And the reason why is, well, they have the month. These aren't as big. I like the other ones because they didn't have the month at the side here. They just had the full area, and I like the other ones better, but I can live with these. So they have those, but these ones came with your weekly days. So I like that idea. So that came with it, so I got to return the other one, save some money there. And then this one has an address book, but I don't think I need this because, like I said, I'm going to keep it at home. And if I do go out, I have phone numbers and such in my phone, so I really don't need it. And I thought this came with it, which I thought was neat too. It's one of these, it's a little ruler, and then it has today, so you can put it through wherever you want. And then it came with 2 of these for business cards. And then it came with another little pouch, like the other one did. But like I like this one, I said in the other one it didn't have this little or this little pull, zipper pull. So I like that because now you know it's closed. The other one, when you had to squeeze it together, you didn't know if it was closed all the way. And then it has notes at the back, and then you can slide them through. So I'm going to start putting my extras in. So I kept the folders. I didn't return those, and I kept both the packets of the paper. And I'm thinking it might be too thick with both packets of paper. We'll see. So I'm going to put these in the order that I'm going to put them in, and then I'll show you my finished day planner. Well, now that I have all my pages and all my files and that in here, let me show you how I have it set up. Well, one thing first off the bat I'm a little upset about is this page here, this first page, is torn. And it's wrinkled. And the reason it is torn and wrinkled is, remember this really cool pocket I liked over here? Well, this is open. This is a hole here. And the way they have it cut rounded, it keeps hooking on to this page. So the only way I think I can fix that is to get a bigger one of these. I'm not sure what these are called, but to get a bigger one. And honestly, I don't know if I really like the black, so I'll just get a clear one. And actually, I'll make it. I'm a crafter. Us crafters, we can do a lot of stuff on our own, so I have packaging and stuff like that, so I'll just make a bigger one of that. The way I wanted this organizer to work for me is I wanted first the full month calendar, and then I wanted it broken down into the weeks, and then I wanted it broken down to separate my blog, YouTube channel, home stuff, and craft things I wanted to make. So let me show you how I did that. So I'm going to show you January's. Nothing is in January because I bought this in April, but just to show you, the first thing is I noticed is I had to number all the days. I didn't realize that. My other one I had was a 2013, but this was actually pretty smart on their behalf, because this will never expire, because in the store you don't have to worry about what year it is. You could have bought it any year, so that was pretty smart on their part. But so I had to number all the pages, or all the months, the days of the month, which actually I did pretty good. I don't think I screwed up on any one of them, because you know when you do your numbers that many times, you're liable to screw up on a couple of numbers. So there is my full month at a glance. And then on this one, it has breakdown, so you can have daily record for January, and then you can have things you want to do or goals you want to complete. So that was neat. And then here is the actual 2 pages, like 1 week on 2 pages. And again, I had to number them as well. The only thing with this, again, was they didn't give me enough pages of these. And I can understand what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to have a full section just of the weeks. So you just continued on, where I wanted them separated by a month and then the weeks, a month and then the weeks. So I had to break them up. Like, I'll show you here. Like, first it started on a Tuesday. Well, it ended over here on a Thursday. So the next one would start right away here. But because I wanted it to be the next month, I needed to start a whole new page. So I didn't have enough pages for me. And also I noticed is that even if you did this, one of them, I think it was May, it had May up here, but actually it was still the month before then. So it didn't make sense. They didn't add enough pages. So what I did, and actually here is one right here, is I made up my own pages. So what I did was I photocopied the back of one, and then I photocopied the January here, and then I just adhered them together and punched them out, and so it works. And even though I didn't get this till April, I still wanted all the months to be in here and all the weeks to be in here. I know, that's just how I am. So we have the February, and I put all the numbers in February. And then I had used the week, the 2 week, or 1 week on 2 pages. So then I have that. And that goes all the way through. And I won't show you my actual pages, and I'll do that in a different video because this is going to be way too long as it is. Then I have my Martha Stewart tabs, and I haven't really done anything in these ones yet. I haven't labeled them. I have to label those ones. And there's a few things, like I've done some printouts and stuff like that on the back. And I bought these page protectors, and they are the Martha Stewart ones. And I had to put, these are for the home, and I didn't want them sticking out further, so I have to put the home one on the back. So that's why these aren't labeled, because I like to have them in alphabetical order, but now that home is at the back, I don't know if I can do that. And just for your information here, I found these at Staples, and they had a whole bunch of their Martha Stewart stuff for 97 cents. So I bought some, not just for me, I bought some of those for my daughter too, because she loves to keep organized, and with her work she has to. And then I also picked up these, and these are repositionable, like little sticky tabs. And I thought I would keep these for like when you clean your furnace filter, you know, you have to do that so many months, or like things like that where you're going to keep doing it. But even though I'll move the sticky note, I'm still going to write it on the actual calendar, because you know, you don't always get to it when you should. So at least I can look back and say, oh, no, we did that in January or whatever. And then this here, I bought this from Michael's, one of their $1.50 bin things. And it's supposed to be for the fridge. But what I'm going to do is take the magnet off, and then I'm going to take my Crop-A-Dile, and I'm going to punch some holes in there, and it'll fit in there. I did buy this one here, which I thought was cool, because I'd love to have my to-do list, and then you can just put it in here and then take it out. But look, only the first 3 fit. None of the other holes fit in here, because I think this is for a spiral bound, and these are a little bit further apart than a spiral bound, so they don't really work in here. So there you go. This is mine so far. I just have a business card in there and haven't really put anything in here. Because I was thinking of putting my markers and that in there, but then it's going to get too bulky. And because I'm going to just keep this at home, I can leave all my pens and markers and whiteout and everything else in a container, and it doesn't have to be in here. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. So this is the beginning of my planner, and I will be back when I finish up a few pages to show you how I am decorating it. So thanks everybody for watching, and I hope this has encouraged you to get a little bit more organized in your planning stages of your days. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you had a creative day. Bye now.
Every second there's a second chance. I know that there's a problem in my head that I just can't seem to let go. That's all.